caterpillar called the end of the world? We call the butterfly. Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these cryptocurrency markets? Looks like another day of some big gains in these altcoins. I mean, if you're holding any Ripple or you got any Steam, looks like you're up 35 or 32% there. I mean, those are some nice gains right there. You know I'm super excited about that Steam gain. So, I mean, altcoins are up, Bitcoin's down a little bit, Bitcoin Cash is still being pumped, market's a little crazy here as we close out 2017, right? So let me see, what do we got for a market cap? $647 billion. I mean, before you blink an eye, we're going to be here at $1 trillion, and that's no joke. We got 48 billion traded in the last 24 hours, and I mean, that's quite the number right there. I mean, this number is continuing to grow. Just goes to show that cryptocurrency does have a real world case scenario, or else why else is everyone moving it around? We got 43.9%, or we got 43.9% for our BTC dominance. That is definitely slipping quite a bit, but as I said, I think a lot of people are cashing out their Bitcoin Cash, moving the value into crypto, or moving the value into other altcoins, or sitting there and holding on to Bitcoin Cash and trading it back and forth. This is definitely dropping some of the value here on Bitcoin. I'm not really all that concerned about it. I'm definitely sure that this will be picking up as we move into 2018 and some of this, FUD and everything else passes. So, what do we got for our Bitcoin price? $16,942. That's down 3.7%. And like I'm always saying, under 5%, no concern. I mean, that's just standard day trading. I mean, as we look at some of these gains, I mean, cryptocurrency is definitely so volatile where we can see a 35% gain in Ripple today. On top of gains, I mean, because it's coming in at $1.05. And we all remember when this stuff was like 3 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents. So, I mean, when we get into next year, as we move forward, things will get back on stable grounds again, and Bitcoin will be shooting to the moon. So let me see. We got Ethereum coming in at $869. That's up 4.6%. That's really not all that bad of some gains right there. Definitely moving forward, we're going to be hitting that $1,000 mark before you know it. With everything that's happening with how slow the Ethereum network is, I mean, kind of surprising still to me, but hey, I mean, there is definitely a real case scenario out there in the world needing these smart contracts, because CryptoKitties is happening, right? So we got Bitcoin Cash coming in at $3,697. That's up 8%. Everything that's going on with that Coinbase, Roger Ver being on the news, whether or not this is the real Bitcoin or the next big thing, I mean, that's all up to you. I really don't want to keep getting into this same old debate and controversial topic. BTC is the true Bitcoin for me. I believe in SegWit. I believe in second-tier solutions. And everybody has to make their own decision when it comes to this and pick which side, because it's going to be a little late later on to figure out where you are. So we got Ripple, like I said, $1.05. That's up 35%. Absolutely amazing. Never thought ever that Ripple or NEM would be at $1. Definitely some nice gains there for you guys. We got Litecoin coming at $329, down 1.9%. No big deal. Don't know if this has anything to do with Charlie Lee dropping off all of his Litecoin yesterday. He either sold it or donated it, saying that he wanted to clear himself to not be distracted and be able to just, pursue Litecoin for mental purposes only and not financial gains. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm sure the man has millions of dollars already anyway, so I mean, his financial worries are over, and it's definitely time to work towards the part of his life where he goes towards enlightenment. We got IOTA coming in at $5.49. That's a 1.8% gain, and that's pretty good, because I mean, IOTA's been climbing, so to get gains on top of gains on top of gains and not be going backwards in any way, definitely goes to show that a lot of people are thinking that this is going to be one of the next big things in cryptocurrency. IOTA has just been doubling and tripling in value here as we move forward, and that $5.49 could potentially still be cheap. As you guys know, I'm still on the fence on it. I don't own any. I am always very cautious and leery of spending my money because I'm broke. So let me see, what else do we got here? We got Dash at $1,525. That's up 5.8%. I mean, woo! I remember back in the beginning, these are not the kind of prices you thought you'd be seeing out of this, but I mean, Dash has such a great governance system. Definitely would like to see Amanda B. Johnson get back on the air supporting Dash again, because she does one hell of a job at it. But Dash seems to be doing all right on its own. $1,525 is nothing to laugh at. I remember when Dash was like $7, right? Like I said, NEM's at $1.05. That's 7% gains there. Crazy, right? Bitcoin Gold still climbing, even though the rocky road they've been traveling. $447. That's up 3.6%. We got Monero rolling up at $462. That's a 4.7% gain for them. Man, I did so bad when I dropped half my Monero off at $1.50 when they pumped it in Korea, and I thought I was doing good. That's why you gotta hodl, people. You gotta hodl long. We got Ethereum Classic coming in at $45.98. That's a 6.2% gain. Man, these alts are just up. Zcash, $727, 12.6% gain. Monero. Monocoin, sorry, $15.35. That's a 4.3% drop. Ooh, that hurts a little. And Steam, $4.11, right there near those all-time highs. 32% gains, like I said. Super stoked about that one. And Steam-backed dollars still coming into something crazy. $14.51. That's up 9.8%. Gotta head over to Bittrex and dump those things. Get you some more Bitcoin. Stick it in your hardware wallet. It's gonna do wonders for you. So, what do we got here on Bitcoin and Coffee for news today? That's delicious. Well, I gotta say thank you. I mean, I always gotta say thank you when you guys do something. I mean, so far lately, it seems like Steam is the gift that keeps on giving. You guys keep coming over there. You guys keep upvoting my posts. You guys keep giving me those Steam-backed dollars, and I really appreciate it. I mean, it's absolutely amazing what you guys are doing. You guys are definitely closing out my year with a gift on, giving me payment for all of the services I feel I've been out here doing and providing for you guys. And it's great because I got out here and I was doing it for absolutely nothing and expecting absolutely nothing in return. So the fact that you guys have taken the time and come over to Steam and given me your upvote and passed off a little bit of your donation towards me, it's amazing, and I love you guys for it. It's absolutely fantastic. It warms my heart. It definitely shows me the Christmas spirit. Unfortunately, today's probably going to be my last episode until after the Christmas break. I do have plans to spend some time with my family and the relatives and all that other good stuff. So I won't be doing a show. I don't know what I'm going to do Christmas because I'm going to be home with the family, but I might pop on air, so keep your eyes out for that one. You never know. Depends on what's happening with the news in the market. If there's something worthwhile, I might get out here and talk to you guys. But besides that, what do we got for today's news? First up, I got to talk about this one. Roger Ver out there on CNN, giving Bitcoin people a bad name, spreading that FUD everywhere, pushing his personal agenda, telling everybody to put their Bitcoin on an exchange because there could be some sort of mass flipping to Bitcoin Cash and then the transaction fees and that you won't be able to get it in the next block. Do not do that. Do not listen to this man. I have no idea what he is out there telling people this for. You go lock up your Bitcoin on an exchange. You don't own the private keys. You don't own nothing. We just seen yesterday that Ubits got hacked. And, we're looking today. The next story I got is Ether Delta got hacked. So, don't go put your money on an exchange. That's why we're always out here. Me and pretty much 90% of the other YouTubers are telling you, anybody that's smart and intelligent in crypto is telling you that you got to get a hardware wallet and you got to own your private keys. If you don't, someone else is going to take your value and run away with it. So he's just ludicrous. Next thing is that if there is some mass flipping, 90% of the people in the United States use Coinbase. You cannot do a thing on Coinbase when there is anything going on. And when Bitcoin Cash came out, anytime there's a price spike or drop, if you've been in this space at any time, you know this, right? Kraken isn't really all that much better. Poloniex goes down. Bittrex, Binance. They all go down at some point or another. And if there was this mass flipping of everybody trying to move the majority, 43.9% of the value from one coin to another coin, no network is going to be able to handle it. So you're going to be stuck, and now your money is locked up in a situation where you don't even control the private keys. That is definitely nowhere that you want to be in some sort of, catastrophic financial event that could be happening in the crypto world that I'm not concerned with. I really don't believe it's going to happen, but just to give people that advice, is ludicrous. And it has definitely taken any shred of faith I had in this man away. He needs to be stripped of his name of Bitcoin Jesus. So, all right, next up, Ether Delta. They got hacked. That's absolutely horrible. I love Ether Delta. That place is great. Like I'm always telling you guys, I collect those free ERC20 tokens. Hey, it's not a lot, but I drop them there. I let it build up in my Ether Delta wallet. When it's enough, I move it over to my regular wallet. I go sell it for Bitcoin. It's a nice way to keep adding a little. Been very hard with the fees being so high lately. I've been letting it build up in there. I actually don't know what it is. I'm kind of leery of getting on Ether Delta. I might unable my MetaMask wallet, even though I don't have much in it, before I go on the Ether Delta again to check. Because I don't know. I could have funds missing. I didn't have much, maybe $200. But we'll find out tomorrow, or maybe today when I get home from work. But I mean, you know, hey, that's scary. All the more reasons. I mean, so stop collecting those ERC20 tokens. Don't go on the Ether Delta until you know what's going on. This could take a minute. They were saying that they were hacked at the server level on the website stuff. So it's kind of rough. All right, let me see. Next up, Coinbase, insider trading. Yeah, we all believe that that's what was happening. Whether or not Coinbase actually does something about it, I mean, they're saying they're going to investigate. But, I mean, if we hear anything from it, I mean, it'll probably be that they throw some low-level employees under the bus saying that they helped leak the information, when more than likely a majority of the stakeholders in Coinbase and CEOs and major representatives went ahead and made some power plays beforehand to help increase their wealth and value. So, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't the guy that happened to overhear something while he was at work and he's in the IT department doing those phone things for you, trying to get your card verified to make sure that you're a real person. I mean, that's what's going to happen. It's an unregulated market. Cryptocurrency is brand new. I mean, this is horrible, though, because, you know, this is what's going to bring in regulation. This is what's going to cause problems, is people being deceptive. But as always, when there's immense value involved, the green-eyed monster is out there, and it can definitely manipulate people to do evil things. So as we move forward, you guys got to remember to keep your cryptocurrency safe. Don't listen to Roger Ver for any reason whatsoever, apparently, and keep your cryptocurrency in a hardware wallet, and try not to think about any of this stuff. Take the holidays, spend it with your family. Remember what the point and purpose of all of this is, and that money is not everything. I mean, money can't buy happiness, they say, right? So, as always, free help desk service, eugeneforest20@gmail.com. List of tools and links down there below. Donational addresses. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff down there. Check it out. You never know. It could help you. If you're a new person, you're trying to figure things out, shoot me an email. I'm on it. I'll get back to you. I don't care if it's Christmas. Shoot me the email. I'll get back to you. All right, man? If you got problems, I'll help you fix it. I mean, and it's absolutely free. I'm not trying to make a buck off anybody. I just want to help you guys out there in the cryptocurrency world. I know how rough it can be. I started off in the beginning too. I lost a couple thousand just like everybody else did, and that is the biggest deterrent here in the cryptocurrency space, is that you get in, you start buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you get suckered in by all these scams and people promising to double and triple your money, and then you're broke and you just want to, you know, close up shop and go home and forget all about this stuff. But this stuff is going to be revolutionizing the world, and we want to stay in it, and we want to become part of it, because before you know it, this is going to be everyday currency. And we want to be able to sit back on a beach with our families and enjoy it as that's all happening, right? So have a great holiday. Take care of yourself. And remember, keep your BTC safe.